Okay, so branding wise, how did you even, like your story as you went through, how did you even become the guy that decided to go create leather bags?
So I was teaching English. I was volunteering down near Mexico City, and in a little town called big town called Morelia. Really pretty town. And I was there for a year, and I had to carry my school books. So I needed a book. I wanted a book bag like Indiana Jones would carry. And so, of course, he's a lot of people's heroes. Most men, you know.
Oh
So
yeah, he's
so I go.
awesome.
Yeah, everyone, my daughter is crazy about Indiana Jones. So we go down. So I go down looking around. I couldn't find a bag like the one I had in my head. So I found a guy making bags, and I said, "Hey, if I were to give you the design, could you make a bag for me?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." So I sketched it out, and I told him, I want people to really want this after I'm gone, kind of thing. I want it to last a long time. So he he made it, and man, everywhere I went with it, people were going, "Oh my gosh, where did you get that bag?" All the tourists down in Mexico, and I got back up to the States, and man, people were tapping me on the shoulder 4 or 5 times a day. How can I get one of those bags? So I thought, maybe there's a business in this. I moved back down to Mexico, and I was selling real estate for a couple of years. I had a federal sent to kill me one time. It was just a whole lot of stories in this. I traded.
So you
I
are
used to,
Indiana Jones. What the heck?
so, so I used to trade my blue. I used to breed them I used to stud him out, and I'd get
Mhm.
a puppy for blue services, and so he had to pull his own weight. And so I used to trade my puppies for tacos with the taco guy. so so
Trade puppies for tacos. Okay, so
yeah.
far I'm with you.
So we got that going. But anyway, I ended up in Juarez, Mexico. Ended up sleeping on the floor with my dog, Blue, old black lab, and lived in just a rough part of town. It was $100 a month, no hot water, slept on the floor, and it worked out. So all the money I was saving, which is a good lesson to entrepreneurs, save money, do whatever you can, like live like no other, so you can live like no other.
Did you pick? So when you were doing that, when you were sitting there and you're going, I could go either direction. I'm not sure which direction. When you started writing those goals down, did it have the trajectory you were going to go on which way, or was it just in general, like I want to make this much money, and then you could decide which path you took based on where you wanted to go?
Yeah, it was. I want to make this much money. I want to be doing this sort of thing. I have the freedom and that sort of thing. And then I looked at both paths, and I looked. Hey, this one doesn't lead there, but this one does. It's kind of like
Hmm.
I always say, like, if I know I want to go to Seattle, Washington, and let's say I'm in Dallas, Texas right now, and I want to go to Seattle. Someone offers me a job, and I'm walking. Okay, somebody offers me a job in Louisiana, but it's better paying than the one that's in Colorado. Which one do you think I should take?
Yep.
It's Colorado. If I know my ultimate goal is Seattle, and then someone else goes, "Oh, there's this wonderful job in Wisconsin that pays triple what you're making now," and someone else says, "There's this job in Boise that's, which one am I going to take?" It's that one. It's the one that's leading me toward my goal. So, but if you don't even have goals, you go to Louisiana, then you go to Wisconsin, then you go to Georgia, then you go to Colorado, then you go to Nebraska, and you're just wandering. So, to me, that was very important for me.
Exactly. I always tell people because a lot of people are like visioning is woo woo, and over and over again, millionaires have said this and how important it is. But I think the reason why it's so important is because you make decisions based on that. And that's how you get
Mm-hmm.
to where you want to go. That's exactly what you did. It makes perfect sense. I wanted you to make sure that we showed everybody, and I don't know if we can now that we're sort of on camera, but I know you're actually in your facility right now with all your employees and people. And can we do a little tour for the people that are watching on video?
Sure,
Because it's
sure.
awesome. Because it went from
So,
one guy creating these things,
all
right? All
right.
your bags to this.
So, this is a little bit. I walk you all around to the children's work area. Not really. We don't have children. So this is where they make some of our harder pieces, suitcases, and that sort of thing. The really brutal ones to make. And we have different lines here. We have Toyota production system people here right now teaching
Really?
us the Toyota way. Um, And we have here, yeah, we have different lines of people, lines of things.